Hello, gorgeous, beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here with a new and possibly a very exciting episode because, guys, with a great pleasure today I present you the star of today's episode, which is going to be Yves Saint Laurent. Yes, Yves Saint Laurent. Oh my gosh, can you just look at this packaging? It screams gold, it screams luxury. I can't. So what are we going to do today? We are going to test a new reformulated, repackaged All Hours foundation. The name is long. All Hours foundation 10 haute couvrance fini mat lumineux longue tenue. Full cover luminous matte all day long wear. SPF 39 PA+++. This is the name, guys. We are going to test this foundation, but since we're testing and we're jumping into the Yves Saint Laurent luxurious brand, why not testing it with the most famous concealer in the world, literally, which is Touche Eclat High Cover Anti-Cerne Couvrance et Lumière, a radiance concealer high coverage. So yes, this is what are we going to test it today, these two products, foundation with a concealer. So if this is something that interests you, please tune in to the party where we celebrate everyone's diversity that makes us all different and beautiful. Let's start today's episode. So yeah, guys, here we are back. As I said in the beginning, the foundation has been actually repackaged and reformulated. This is the photo how it looked like before, and this is the photo how it looks now. And I must say, when it comes to packaging and how the products are presented to the public, I absolutely love it. I really love the packaging. If you would be standing in the front of Yves Saint Laurent products, they just look so beautiful. So recently when I was in Paris doing shopping, I was passing by Yves Saint Laurent and I looked at it and I was standing with my mouth open like, and I said, this is pretty. So this is how I was hooked. I was hooked into this, but then since we are having this trend of new foundations infused with skincare and like solar protection, I decided, why not? Let's try and let's see the approach from Yves Saint Laurent to the subject, because I am absolutely very curious. You know, I'm over 40 years old, my skin is normal to dry, and I definitely enjoy very much a skin caring infused foundations. Of course, let's just say this. Foundation is not meant and will never replace your skincare adapted to your own personal needs. We are all different, and that is why we are having our own personal skincare in the form of serums, creams, and protection and whatnot. So I personally do not buy a skincare foundation hoping that I can skip my skincare. Never. Never. I always use my skincare, but then I'm very curious about the skincare foundations because of a very important reason. My skin is getting tired after long wear of makeup. So I like to wear a delicate skincare foundation to my skin that is not going to tire my skin so quickly. Like after 3 or 4 hours my skin is already like, can we wash it, can I breathe? You know, the skincare foundations, in the way how I understand and how I approach to the subject, is those are the foundations that they do not damage your skin or they do not tire your skin that much. They try to protect your skin and maybe add some bonuses in the form of skincare ingredients. So this is supposed to be that type of the foundation, but before we're going to apply this to my face, let's quickly jump to the website, the original Yves Saint Laurent website, and see what the website can say about this intriguing, repackaged product. Alright guys, so here we are on the website, and the website is already very pretty, very beautiful, and here we see my shade, which is LC3 on this man, and I think that I hope I would like it to be a very matchy, and the All Hour Foundations is supposed to be full 24 hours full coverage lightweight foundation infused with hyaluronic acid. So it looks like the hyaluronic acid is going to be the base skincare ingredients in this foundation, which we're going to check in the ingredients in just a second. And then we have the introduction, that is a new and improved formula, and the benefits is that 24-hour full coverage. I don't know if anyone's wearing for 24 hours. 24 hours weightless feel, and then 24 hours natural luminous matte makeup result infused with hyaluronic acid for all-day hydration. Skins feel softer, smoother, and more hydrated. Transfer proof, waterproof, and sweat proof. SPF 39 PA+++. And then we have the ingredients, guys. So let's look quickly at the ingredients, because I'm very curious about this skincare. It's supposed to be infused with skincare. And then what we see here, okay. Oh no, oh my, oh no, oh you're kidding me. 1, 2, 3, fourth ingredient is alcohol denat. Oh no. I didn't know. Well, this is my opinion. Opinions are not facts. And according to internet opinion as well, alcohol denat is supposed to be the worst alcohol that can be implemented in a skincare products or any products that is used on our skin. It is the cheapest alcohol, and this alcohol is acquired in a artificial chemical reaction, should I say, because you can have alcohols that are naturally derived from some plants and whatnot, but alcohol denat is the alcohol that is acquired in a chemical artificial process. According to opinion on the internet, alcohol denat can be that type of an ingredient that has a possibility to strip away your natural barrier that creates your skin, and I'm not a very big fan of that. But let's see. Okay, we go quickly. Synthetic fluoroflogophy, it is a smoothing ingredient, but where are these actives? Where are these skincare ingredients? Still nothing. We're after half of the ingredients. I don't see anything. Glycerin, okay, but it's almost at the bottom. Tocopherol, okay, it's almost at the bottom. And then, oh my goodness, BHT, oh my gosh, this is supposed to be a skin-caring foundation, and it has alcohol denat, which is, according to internet opinion, the worst alcohol, the cheapest one that can be used in the product. And then it has BHT, which according to internet opinions is carcinogen. Oh no, what is it? And then you have, you have the jasmine extracts and I don't know, and the parfum and the fragrance. Okay, let's just move on with this, okay? Then you have the All Hour Foundation Shade Finder, because they're trying to help you to find your shade when it comes to the old packaging and the old reformulation. And then you go down, and then, okay, there is a very nice commercial in here. Alright, good. And then we go further. So 24-hour full coverage, 24-hour weightless feel, 77% skincare in based formula, and then we have a beautiful model that she's applying this. Waterproof, okay, that's cool. And then it's transfer resistance, that's great as well. full coverage, absolutely love that. Although I prefer a little bit of a like medium coverage, but we'll see. And then up to 24 hours natural luminous matte finish, available in 40 shades. Awesome. Awesome, guys. So this would be the description that we can see on the website about this foundation. Once again, I chose myself in a shade LC3, which is light cool 3, because I am not afraid to use foundation with some pinkish shades, you know, like a piglet. My skin rather goes towards that direction, and I'm not afraid to use a light foundation. Then I can use a little bit of a bronzer and, you know, add some shade and dimension to my face. Good. Guys, I can't wait to put this on, but at the same time, it's just alcohol and BHT. I don't know. Yves Saint Laurent, are you trolling this? Like, BHT on the internet is considered as carcinogen, and now when it comes to reformulations, many brands are actually getting rid of BHT. So when you are actually reformulating and you're adding that ingredient, I don't understand, because, well, I suppose this foundation is supposed to serve now for years and be sold for years, but when you add such ingredients and alcohol denat in a reformulated product, am I going crazy, or am I the only one that is a little bit shook? I don't know. I'm just I feel a little bit torn, because normally in a moment like this, when it comes to ingredients, Paris Star channel would give a red light to this foundation and I would stop putting this on my face, because I don't use such product. I don't use such product with such ingredients. So well, let's just say, and they say that it's with a hyaluronic acid, but the hyaluronic acid, when it comes to ingredients, was at the bottom. Sodium hyaluronate. Oh well. Anyway, good. Enough about this. Okay, the foundation is shook, and I must say the bottle and the repackaging is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely glorious and gorgeous. Like, this is the glass bottle, the frosted glass bottle, which says that it's going to be a luminous matte. And this is a new trend as well, that the matte is not really matte. It's kind of like matte, but it looks like your skin. Very interesting approach these days, and this is how it looks like, guys. Absolutely incredible. And when it comes to presentation of the product, Yves Saint Laurent knows how to do it. Good. So the foundation is shook, and yeah, let's go and let's try it out. I usually use one pump, but since I need to first squeeze it out, this will be more than enough. Good. It is a little bit liquidy, which is cool, because when it comes to serum foundation, this is how I personally like it. My skin is already prepped and primed. It is very nice in touch, in the feel, like in here, very nice, very serum-y like. Good. And let's see what we can get from this. Just for a little of an information, I put Charlotte Tilbury as a moisturizer, because I suppose when it comes to foundations with alcohol, this is the best moisturizer that I can use in such case. Okay. Pretty. Spreads very nice. It looks very natural. It has a... wait a second. It has a, yeah, it has a parfum, it has a scent, floral, very nice. I don't mind, but I don't know if it will be for everyone in the case like this. And yeah, kind of like, I don't know, I feel like it's almost, oh my god, I feel like it's almost a set, maybe because of this alcohol. Alcohol, denat, alcohol, denat. No, we don't like each other. Anyway, okay, let me approach and let me present myself in front of the camera. So this is half of the face covered. Looks nice, looks matte. Not super radiant luminous as you, I don't know, you might expect. And this is how it looks uncovered. And the shade LC3. Yeah, I'm happy. It looks good. It looks cute. So now it is time to add a little bit more of this foundation on the other side of my face and blend it all together. Yeah, the foundation is definitely setting, and for my personal taste it is setting really very quickly. Actually, you have to work quite quickly with this product. That's why I am using a damp beauty blender to slow down the process of setting. It is almost setting as fast as, for example, Charlotte Tilbury. I know that I might look ghostly in here, but it's because of the lights. They're very potent in here. Okay. Alright. I see it. Good. I see it, what is going on. It is matte. Okay, it is matte. Some of the matte foundations, like the last one that I recently have reviewed, the Parure Gold from Guerlain, it's giving you a really beautiful luminous matte. This is matte. So it is not as radiant. And it's setting really very quickly. I think it's because of the presence of the alcohol denat. And as much as the foundation from Guerlain, the Parure Gold, was quite cool for normal to dry skin, I am not sure if this one is going to be the same. My pores, I can see my pores, and no, I don't feel any tingling sensation, but I don't know. You see, I don't know if my brain is going crazy, because now I know, okay, there's an alcohol denat in here that might be actually attacking my skin and stripping my skin from my natural protection, skin protection. I don't know, maybe I might be going crazy. But okay, this is the application, and then we're gonna go further on in a day and we'll see how it's gonna look like. The second product that I would like to talk about is the most famous product in the world, and it's this one, guys. It is Touche Eclat High Coverage Concealer. This is how the product looks like, and yeah, I guess everyone knows this product, and it's supposed to be infused with some skincare as well. I'm actually very curious about that, so now it is time to present the product and then apply them in my under eye area, because I look quite ghostly right now, right? Ooh. Alright, and again, the presentation of the product is absolutely amazing. It is something that I love about Yves Saint Laurent, because it's a mixture of gold with black. Love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So obviously I was definitely, well, when I was in front of a stand, like in the boutique of Yves Saint Laurent, I was basically drawn in and hooked because of how the product looks like. So yeah, I got this, and I have the Touche Eclat High Cover Concealer in a shade 075 Sugar. And again, this is how it looks like, the stylus, should I say. It is incredible. And yeah, gold, mixture gold with black. I love that. So, ta-da! And now it's time to squeeze out the product. I wonder how many clicks? Come on up, come on up. Doesn't want to come out. Should I? No. Why doesn't want to come out? Okay, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming! It's coming! Whoa! Yeah, we have it. Time to apply it in my under eye area. So there is a very light version, the Touche Eclat, and there's this Touche Eclat High cover. I wonder how much high coverage it is going to give it to me. Good. And well, I need to tell you this because my under eye area, it just doesn't look concealers. It's just not very my under eye area is definitely not a very concealer friendly area. All right. It spreads very nice. It covers just about right, to be honest. I don't really need much more than this. It looks pretty, guys. It looks pretty. As you can see, this is the concealed under eye. This is not concealed. Everything is kind of like, okay, it's being put back together. I'm gonna take a little bit of a sponge and take the possible excess. This is the damp sponge. Alright, so far it looks pretty, and then we're gonna see, because my under eye area is definitely very textured, very wrinkly, so if that would be a self-setting drying concealer, then we'll see. We'll definitely see how it's gonna act. As for now, the first impressions, it is definitely very nice. Good, it's time to apply the concealer now to the other under eye area. It's very funny, this click. But then it's cute because it can be really very precise when it comes to application. Alright, I don't know, I hope I didn't apply too much. But as you can see, when you apply it, it is a little bit like orangey, but then when you blend it, it actually mixes with your real skin tone, and then it looks good. It actually, wow, it actually blends really very nice and like very quickly. It's a little bit like, okay, maybe it is some sort of a magic in a pen. Wow, okay. Cute, guys, this is cute. Okay, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of excess, if there is any excess, usually there is some excess, and press it into the skin with a damp sponge. Yeah, and it definitely helps, you know, it's kind of like pressing this product, makes it all airbrushed and perfected. Alright guys, so far, so good. I wonder how it's gonna perform during the day. Now you can see the product applied to my face in the form of all new reformulated All Hours foundation and the Touche Eclat High cover. By the way, the cap, have you seen it actually, the cap? It is very interesting because you can do it like that. You can twist it and do it like that. Or you can twist it and do it like that. It's a little bit of a fun. You know, you can choose however you want it to look like on your vanity. It's quite cool, but like, okay, I digress. I'm gonna get closer and show you how it looks like applied. The foundation is matte, definitely matte, like matte. And the concealer so far, it looks really very pretty, it looks healthy. The high cover, for me the coverage is very nice. The foundation, I tried to layer it to some sort of a medium coverage, and I think I got the result. So yes, right now I am going to finish the makeup, and I'm going to come back with the finished makeup and present you myself in the final look. Alright you guys, and so here we are back with a finished look. And because I am testing a foundation, I decided I'm not gonna help this foundation a lot. So I add a little bit of a finishing powder in the form of Hourglass finishing powders. just to add a little bit of a luminosity, because I felt, okay, I felt that the foundation is definitely matte. A little bit of a beautiful blush in a form of a blush from Honest Beauty, and a little bit of a bronzer to add a little bit of a dimension from Charlotte Tilbury. And this is how it looks like, and let me approach you and so that you can see the makeup from the close-up. So far it looks pretty, you know. I still have somewhere in my head, okay, alcohol then is stripping your skin from all its nourishment. But that's me, okay? That's me, that's my own personal opinion. Some people, they don't care about the ingredients, and that's fine, because, you know, you are you, me, I am me. And yeah, we all have different opinions, and that's totally fine. This is the social media, and you know, as long as we respect each other with our opinions, all is good. But I digress. I definitely say I definitely talk too much. So this is how it looks like, guys, and I can't be mad. I can't really be mad. The foundation says that it's supposed to be long wearing and matte, and I kind of feel it. I kind of feel it. It is matte. It is trying to be long wearing. It's saying that it's supposed to be water resistant, but I am actually blown away so far by the concealer. Guys. Oh my gosh. I haven't set it. I haven't done anything. I just applied it, spread it with a brush, pressed it with a beauty sponge, and it hasn't creased. I'm shook. Okay, good. Alright guys, so this is how the product looks like right now after application. And as always on my channel, it is time now to go outside, present myself in a natural light, and eventually I'm going to see you on my final check-in, when I'm going to share with you my final opinion about the products based on my own personal experience. Hello gorgeous beautiful stars, Paris Star Channel here welcomes you on a check-in in the natural daylight, so that you can see how the makeup, most importantly how the foundation and the concealer from Yves Saint Laurent looks like. So yeah, let's get personal, let's do the close-up, let's approach so that you can see it. There you go. Guys, what I can say based on my experience is that it is pretty. No doubt, it is absolutely pretty, but makeupy. That's the difference. I like the natural makeup, no makeup look, and I don't know if I can achieve this with this foundation. It looks makeupy. It looks a little bit drying, as you can see, because it is a foundation that has enhanced longevity, so no wonder. But as you can see, yeah, it is drying right over here. On the other hand, the concealer, I am sure, of course, it has creased. I haven't fixed it because it's a test, but at the same time, it works with the skin, it adapts with the skin, it's not separating, it's non-drying. It looks pretty. Do you know what it is? It looks pretty. So the concealer is a yes. The foundation is like, I don't know yet. It just looks makeupy. So yeah, that would be it. The check-in and daylight, so that you can see it. And now it's time to go back to the studio for a final check-in and my final opinion about the products from Yves Saint Laurent. Hello, gorgeous, beautiful stars. Paris Star Channel here with a final check-in about these products. You know, I would like to share with you my final opinion based on my experience while working and testing these products, and my oh my, do I have a lot to say. I really have a lot to say. So let's first start with the makeup, okay? Let me approach and show you how the makeup looks like after hours of wearing it. And let me now show you the concealer, how it looks like after hours of wearing it, like all hours. So guys, if you would look at me, it looks good, right? I cannot be mad about the fact how it looks like. On top of that, I have an impression that this foundation looks better after hours of wearing it. It's kind of like getting another life. But nonetheless, how perfectly and wonderful it looks like, the makeup, I'm asking myself, at what cost? At what cost? Because, well, this is the thing. The Yves Saint Laurent had a chance to reformulate the product, and so they did, but they did add the alcohol denat, which, you know, which is considered one of the cheapest and the worst alcohols that can be used in the cosmetics, because, you know, there are alcohols that can be derived naturally and there are alcohols that can be derived artificially in a chemical process, and alcohol denat is one of them. It can strip your natural barrier, your skin barrier, and it can attack and can be very aggressive. So that's all what I can say, and it's my personal opinion about the presence of the alcohol denat. The next thing about the reformulation, there is a BHD in here, an ingredient that it's considered as a carcinogen, and then there's a parfum in here, there's a fragrance in here. So I'm asking what kind of reformulation this is, and what kind of amelioration are we actually going, because I do not see any change for better. Should I say? I don't see it, because the presence of the alcohol and the presence of the scent and the presence of the BHD, is it any good for skin? It can cause some allergies, especially the scent. I don't understand. I do not understand this for reformulation. So if I would have to give my own personal opinion when it comes to the ingredients, I would almost give a red light. If not red light, then at least orange light. The formulation, I do not get it, I do not understand it, and on top of that, there is supposed to be a hyaluronic acid. And my opinion, my personal opinion, is that the molecules of the hyaluronic acid will not work, and if it doesn't have any moisture, if it doesn't have any moist, in my opinion, the molecules of the hyaluronic acid will not work. And in here, this is a drying foundation because of the high presence of the alcohol denat in here. This is a drying formulation. So from where the hyaluronic acid is supposed to get moisture if this is a drying foundation? I really don't get it. I really do not understand. But so this is my kind of my personal opinion and my personal problem about this, that the reformulation that happened in here, I don't get it. I do not understand it. On the other hand, this is something that's very important and needs to be said as well. The All Hour foundation promises longevity, confirmed that. It promises that it's transfer proof, waterproof, just basically anything proof. It's a fighter foundation, and I get it, and I can confirm that. This foundation is actually already setting while putting this foundation on your face. During the process of application, it already sets, and it doesn't require any powder, any setting or anything. I actually today, I haven't used anything to set the foundation. The foundation sets on its own, and while it does, it is a fighter foundation. It's not going anywhere. It is not. It is not really going anywhere, guys. I am not even kidding. So when it comes to makeup and performance of this foundation, I can totally confirm that it works. It really works, and this is how it looks like. And you know, I really have to prep my skin with the best moisturizers that I can have in my at my disposition, you know, in the form of Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And nonetheless, by the end of the day, my skin feels tired of this makeup. This makeup definitely makes my skin tired. I'm over 40 years old, my skin is normal to dry, and yeah, my skin wants to get rid of this makeup by the end of the day. This is, in my opinion, a high performance foundation. But then they're claiming that this is the foundation that is a skin caring foundation with over 70% of skincare. And this is something that I personally, in my opinion, don't agree. I don't agree with that. For me, this, when it comes to a perfect blend of a skincare with makeup, this is something like that, okay? This is definitely a makeup foundation and not a very skincare foundation. This look definitely looks like makeup and not like a second skin. So yes, if someone would have asked me what do I think about the All Hours foundation, I would say it is a fighter foundation, and it is the promises of the longevity and all the waterproof and all the others are definitely in here. And this is a foundation for special occasion. In my opinion, this is not a foundation that can be used every single day because of the ingredients that I personally am not a very big fan of. But, you know, if you like the foundation that doesn't go anywhere, yeah, you know, it might be the foundation for you. If you personally don't care about the ingredients that might be damaging to your skin or might be tiring your skin, if you only care about the longevity and how it looks, and if you don't mind the makeup look, then this foundation might be actually for you. As for me, what I can say is that the Paris Star channel gives an orange light to this foundation. I personally do not 100% agree with the reformulation that happened in here. I do not personally agree that this is a skin caring foundation with over 70% skincare ingredient that's supposed to take care about our skin. My skin feels definitely tired. So yeah, I do not agree 100% with all the claims. So that's why Paris Star channel gives an orange light. If it is a foundation for you, I hope that my opinion and whatever I had to say about this will help you make your purchase decision. So yeah, that would be all about this foundation. And then the second thing would be the concealer, guys. The Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclat High Cover Radiant Concealer. And let me just approach and show you how the concealer looks like after hours of wearing, without retouching, without setting it, without doing anything. Oh my gosh, guys, it is a big, shocking surprise, but a very positive surprise. I can't. It looks so good. It looks so good. The only thing that I might be, you know, not 100% liking would be the shade. This is the lightest shade, 0.75, and it kind of came out dark, peachy dark. I wish they would have more lighter concealers and more kind of like pinkish concealers or more neutral, and then from 0.75 it gets darker and darker and darker and darker. So it looks like if you are looking for a light concealer, this one, the peachy one, is the only one. Nonetheless, when it is applied under my eyes, then it melts with my skin, giving this result. It is definitely radiant. It is definitely not super radiant, but not super matte and drying. I personally have a big problem with the concealers, because the concealers, when they set in my under eye area, they dry. They accentuate my fine lines and wrinkles. They're making me look older, and they're basically screaming in my under eye area. It just doesn't look good. This concealer doesn't do that. So I completely understand the fame and the hype behind this product. If you are over 40 years old and you're looking for a concealer that might not be damaging your under eye area, drying, separating, crackling, and accentuating your fine lines and wrinkles, this might be the product for you, because it looks good. It looks good after hours of wearing it, and for me it's a big surprise, and I really love it. I really enjoy it, and I will explore it more and more. It's a gem. It's a very lovely surprise. So yes, guys, that would be all for today's episode. Thank you so very much for watching. Thank you so very much for tuning with me and celebrating diversity and beauty, the diversity that makes us all different and beautiful. That's really wonderful. The list of subscribers is growing. It's growing, and that's just so nice. Guys, the next episode, what are we going to do? This is something that I definitely need to talk about. We are going to compare two new exciting launches of matte foundations, which is the Guerlain Parure Gold Skin Matte with All Hours Foundation Matte. We are going to compare these foundations. They claim to be a skincare foundations. They are considered to be matte foundations, and yeah, we're gonna give it a big deep dive and compare them together, so that you might make your purchase decision. And my oh my, I definitely have a lot to say about these foundations. From the name and their claims, you might think that they're the same, but my oh my, they're completely different. That's why the episode, it has to happen, so that I can share with you my opinion about this. So yes, this episode has come to an end. Thank you so very much for watching, and I invite you already to come and watch me in the next episode. In the meantime, guys, I'm sending you a warm greetings from Paris with love. Mwah. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now.